finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Got that away nicely. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. You can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Now 16 for none.
The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Power and precision in that shot.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Couldn't get it through the field. Chakravarti coming into the attack from the south end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Was quick onto that in the infield. Well, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Yadav from the north end. Good shot. Beauty.
We didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Cuts that off well in the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Put on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Smacks that away through the gap.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Everyone's gone up. Straight to the fielder. Out, straight to deep long on. Didn't have to move at all for that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
Three more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Bumrah has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Chakravarti from the south end. Edged it. Smacks that away through the gap. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Singh, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Big edge.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Good contact. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3.
The batting team are now 92 for 2.
Patel from the south end. Massive outside edge.
And that's the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Good shot, a beauty. Huge edge.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now 98 for 2.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Power and precision in that shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
That so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Surya Kumar, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Wow, that's missed a lot. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Doesn't beat the infield. Huge edge.
In the 14th over, the batting team are now on 121 for 3.
Innings, plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. That'll be a dead ball. Doesn't beat the infield. The bowler stops. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. And the innings comes. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Drilled that one away. And the over, that's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting the batters build any momentum. Jefferson from the south end. Wow, that's missed a lot. Nice shot, straight to gully. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
The last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the cover field. Nice shot.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Got that away nicely. Good pick up, big chance. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
4 overs gone, and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so far.
Maharaj, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the north end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Nicked it. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over, 10 off it. India, 54 for 2.
So that's 5 down in the power play, and the bowlers have been getting the treatment by these batters. They're doing it with ease.
So Pamela, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Can't get that outside the ring field. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed, and now starting to get the runs ticking over. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
That's the end of the
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
With the completion of that over, we'll see the fielding restrictions finish.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Markham, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Three runs added in that over. India is 72 for 3.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Super catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Markram from the north end. Doesn't beat the infield. another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Trouble! Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. So Pamela will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
No, terrible shot. Finds the edge. That's a confident appeal. Oh, wow, brilliant reaction to what a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
For India.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
There was a gap there, and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
End of the over. 7 off it. India only 6 for 5. Jansen coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power. Getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Jansen getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Maharaj from the north end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Four runs added there. India are 109 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Straight to the fielder. Quick onto that in the infield. Trouble! Huge! That has flown!
And that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Markram, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's a big one. A maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 18 runs at it there. India, 139 for 6. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Just opened the face of the bat really well through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India, 150 for 6.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You just can't get any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Wow, that's missed the lot. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Sharma gets plenty from these bowlers.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Trouble. Shot.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
End of the over. India are 172 for 6. Ngidi from the north end. front foot. It's racing away. Fielder out the deep and some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
They've gone up here. And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
At number 9 for India.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Perfectly